So in this video, I'm going to summarize some key points in The Millionaire Fastlane, written by MJ Demarco, and why I think it's been such an impactful read and definitely one for any young aspiring entrepreneurs. Now, when my brother first recommended this book, I'll admit I was pretty skeptical. With a title like The Millionaire Fastlane, I thought it might be another run-of-the-mill, get rich quick and easy scheme that we've all seen a dozen of times on YouTube and Instagram by gurus. But I'll admit, once I did read the book, I was wrong. This book isn't about quick fixes or magic formulas. The author, MJ Demarco, has laid out various paths to success, and he's factoring in the current market trends, resources and tools available to us, and saying we can't consider these independently, they need to be considered interdependently. And if you do that successfully and follow his 5 commandments, you will build a successful money machine, which in the long term will contribute to your financial success. So today I'm going to run through the 5 most important lessons that I've taken away from this book, which I think are crucial to contribute into a financially successful future. So with lesson 1, we have avoid the slow lane. So MJ dives into life's 3 lanes. 1, we have the sidewalk. The sidewalk is essentially with people who barely make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck. And then at number 2, we have the slow lane, and this is your traditional path. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job, all while doing this, contributing to your pension, to your 401k if you're in America, and investing in the stock market and letting compound interest do its work for you. So although this is labeled the safe route, MJ challenges this notion, and he says you're placing too much confidence in uncontrollable factors, such as the stock market, which you don't know what's going to happen. And of course, there are some things which you may need to take with a pinch of salt here, because he does highlight the amount of downturns in the market. And if you were going to exit the market during those downs periods, of course, that is going to massively affect your portfolio. But there are obviously arguments against that, which say if you stay in for a longer period after the biggest downturns, there have been the biggest up recoveries. So that is something to also consider. But to highlight his point, you are or can be placing too much emphasis on things you can't control, and is the point MJ is trying to make here. And lastly, we have the fast lane. Now, this isn't about get rich easy, because that isn't real, and that point is hugely emphasized in the book, which is something we really appreciate. But it's about embracing the possibility that get rich quick is possible through legitimate means. And MJ really highlights that. Firstly, to achieve the fast lane, you need to believe that it's possible and break free of this misconception that the only way to get rich is through the slow lane, through a good job, earning a good wage, investing for 40 years, and then having a load of money in the bank when you're 60, retired, a full set of grey hair. It's about recognizing that the fast lane is possible. There are more efficient and quicker routes to achieve your financial goals, and first thing to do is recognize that it is possible. With lesson 2, we have build a system. MJ emphasizes that wealth is not an event, it is a process. MJ emphasizes that too often people chase after some luck, winning the lottery, or an opportunity which they have no control over. And that's really not how we want to go about doing this. We want to build a systematic approach that we can tackle every single day, which can help us achieve our end-term goal. In order to achieve success, MJ emphasizes the importance of building a business based on a fundamentally robust system. This means creating a structure that's scalable, flexible, and offers multiple options for growth and adaptation, or even a successful exit strategy. By focusing on establishing a solid foundation from the ground up, you can build a business that stands the test of time and provides lasting prosperity. Now, lesson number 3, from consumer to producer. In our consumer-driven society, it's so easy to get caught up in chasing the latest games, gadgets, and entertainment. Overindulging is all around us, and it's something that's so common nowadays. However, MJ emphasizes the importance and even challenges us to try and start thinking and acting like producers rather than consumers. This means creating valuable information, products, services, anything that you, the producer, can provide to a consumer that meets the need of others. By making this transformation, you move from being a passive consumer to an active producer. You have the opportunity to create something that someone else is willing to pay for, thereby creating cash flow and generating wealth. And this will ultimately move you from being in the passenger seat to the driver's seat, taking control of the direction of your life. And now, lesson 4, the law of affection. This law emphasizes the importance on focusing on solving problems for others and providing value to them. And this is the key way to success, suggesting that the amount of wealth you accumulate is directly proportional to the number of lives that you positively impact, and that considers the volume of people and the magnitude of that impact. By identifying needs and solving problems, individuals can build businesses and careers that have a positive impact on society, and the success and wealth that will be derived from that business is strongly positively correlated to the volume and impact that you have on society. And finally, lesson 5, commitment versus interest. MJ makes a crucial distinction between commitment and interest, and there is a very powerful quote. Interest works on your business 1 hour per workday, while commitment works on your business 7 days a week whenever time permits it. This encapsulates the commitment and perseverance required in order to be successful and achieve your goals, emphasizing that success doesn't come from mere interest for dabbling, it stems from unwavering commitment on a consistent basis. Now, I know some people don't like this toxic hustle culture that's being promoted. Work 20 hours a day, sleep 2 hours, train the other 2 hours a day, and I can understand where some people are coming from. And it doesn't matter whether you agree with it or don't agree with it. But for the purpose of this book, MJ Demarco is purely saying that you have to be committed. You have to be locked down on your goals and your vision, and you have to be committed. You have to avoid distractions. You have to put those tunnel vision goggles on, and you have to be locked in to what you want to achieve. And that is the only possible way that you can get rich quick, because remember, he's saying get rich quick is a possibility. It can legitimately be achieved if you follow what he is outlining in this book. And it's this kind of commitment levels that MJ Demarco is really emphasizing, distinguishes those between who are committed and those who are merely just interested. So those are the 5 key lessons that I've personally taken away from this book, and it's something that I definitely recommend that you read and get your hands on if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.